Louis, welcome back to Doncaster. What's it like to be back in your hometown after touring with One Direction?
Yeah, it's always nice to come back to Doncaster. Obviously, like you said, we spend a lot of time on the road and in different countries, so it's always nice to come home and enjoy the nice weather.
And you've been to a few games in the past. You've been to Cup Run, you were telling me. Tell me a little bit about how you got there.
Yeah, I used to go to a few games with my dad and my granddad. I remember when we went to the Great Cup Run, when we beat Man City and then beat Aston Villa 3-0, which was an amazing game, and then just lost out to Arsenal on penalties. And it was a pretty tense night. A good run to be a Rovers fan, really.
And before you shot to fame, you did a little bit of work at the stadium, I hear.
Yeah, I had quite a lot of jobs before One Direction. I wasn't very punctual, so occasionally I would turn in late for work, which often lost me my jobs. However, I did used to work here, selling the burgers and the hot dogs and that type of thing. It was good fun, actually. It was nice to you could occasionally catch a little bit of the game if you were sneaky. It was a nice atmosphere.
And you've organised this game. It's between the Rovers and the Three Horseshoes. What's the connection between you and the Three Horseshoes?
Well, I played. I think I might have played one game for the Shoes. If not, I'd been training with them a few times. But a lot of my friends, actually, my friends from school, play for that club. And actually, I remember we'd played against them a few times. In fact, we played against the Shoes at one of the pitches next to Keepmount, one of the training pitches, I think. I spoke to one of my friends, Rob, and who was saying how they were struggling for funds and they couldn't really afford to carry on. So I kind of thought, might as well get involved, and here we are.
And we've been talking quite a while on this. How did all this game idea come about with the charity game?
Well, I just thought, what would be, I'm very lucky to be in the position that I am, and I thought, what would be the best way to, kind of others benefit from what I'm experiencing at the moment. So, obviously it's always great to do things for charity. And as a band, that's something that's really important to us. And not just that, for the lads, my friends at home, I just thought, let's do something that, can be as big as possible for the lads. So I think all the lads are very, very excited.
And when you announced this on your Twitter account, it went a little bit mad. Just tell us a little bit about it. 6 million people?
Yeah, again, we're very, very lucky to have such a dedicated fan base. And yeah, when I tweeted about it, it went pretty mad, and people were getting pretty excited, which is great. The more excitement that we can create, hopefully the more money we can make for the charity. And
you chose Bluebell Wood. Do you know much about them, and why did you choose them?
Well, I just know Bluebell Wood as a great cause and a great local charity. We do we do bits of charity here and there, but it was important for me to do something more local, close to where I'm from. And actually, I noticed in the press that Ed Sheeran, another artist, he came and did a bit of work here with Bluebell Wood, which is great.
And you've got Dean Saunders organising this team, manager of Doncaster Rovers. He's on about bringing one or two legends to play here. What's it going to feel like to turn out getting players probably you watched as a boy?
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really exciting. It's going to be different to obviously what I'm used to, because obviously I'm used to going out and singing, which is a little bit different than playing football in front of thousands of people. Not to mention I haven't played in about 2 years, so hopefully I'll be not too bad. But yeah, I mean, having the chance to play in front of ex-pros is very, very exciting.
And just, we're talking about keeping fit. You haven't played for a while. Are you going to go into a fitness regime now in between your gigs?
Yeah, I've actually I had my first session yesterday. I've got a personal trainer called Georgie, who's he's actually just turned pro boxer, and I started with some boxing training because it's just absolutely relentless. So I'm aching a little bit today, but yeah, I'm going to train regularly. Hopefully I'll last the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah, it must be hard with the hectic lifestyle you've got to actually fit all this in.
It is hard to fit it all in, exercise, because, you know, after a long day you just want to go to bed or whatever, and also diet is difficult because we're always on the road, and you just want to grab the nearest, you know, McDonald's or KFC, isn't it?
And what sort of player do you describe yourself as? Come on, you've not played for 2 years. Or you're just going to fall over in the middle? I
think if I was to describe myself as a player, I should underplay so then people don't expect. So I would say I'm just a pretty average player. But I'm quite aggressive, actually, quite an aggressive player. I'm a defender, so yeah, I don't mind getting stuck in.
Now, obviously, you might be marking Dean Saunders at one bit. Just, you know, what do you know about Dean? You've got the pass. I mean, he's a big player in the football world.
Yeah, I mean, Dean played for a lot of massive clubs, and you know, now he's the manager of Rovers, and you know, for him to be playing, you know, I might have to mark him is quite amazing. I know he scored that famous goal with the throw-in, which was unique.
And just finally, are the other band's members supporting you? Are they giving you much support on this?
Yeah, all the band, you know, when I've been telling them about when you know, I was getting involved with Three Horseshoes, then when I told them about this friend, they were all really excited about it. Hopefully a couple of them are going to make it down to the match. I know Niall definitely said he was interested. I mean, it all depends what the boys are doing with their families on that day, but hopefully we can get a few of them down.
And it goes right footed towards that backward. Perfect. Bursting into the box. Look, it's in! It's there! It's Dave Tyers! Left footed, a close bound, goal! 1-0. First shot on goal. Doncaster Rovers lead.